Dear gentle viewers, hi. Welcome back to RJ Diaries. This is our another day of 30-day challenge of speaking in English, and I'm so glad to have you here. As you know that this is my one of the best thing that I usually do. That is recording myself in front of camera and having chat with you in English so that we all can improve our spoken English. So let's start. Yesterday I had a thought and it was about minimalism. Like I have a lot of things. Actually, I bought a lot of things. I have a lot of things in my kitchen, in my hall room, in my bedroom, and in my mandir as well. We call it a temple, means I have a wooden temple in which I have a lot of things. And do you know what I realized? I realized that I put too much efforts in doing things. My hard earned money I've spent in purchasing things, and now I am maintaining those things, and it take a lot of my time. Cleaning of kitchen, cleaning of whole room, bedrooms, and temple, and everything. I always think of this thing that we work hard, right? And we earn money and we spend time in maintaining all these things, and we are gathering things again and again, a lot more things, without being thinking that whether we need it or not. Actually, I just wanted to say that why we are doing all these things, so that we can have freedom, right? So that we can have time freedom, especially. But when you are doing these things, like for earning money, you need to give time to do your work for earning money, right? And when it comes to buying things, you earn money, you buy things. And when you buy things, then you will have to keep them maintained, right? So it also take time. So where is the time? You are doing a lot of things, but you still don't have time. So what are the use of doing all of these things? So I've realized this thing, that instead of putting too much efforts in earning more, in gathering things more, why don't we think a little different? Like we just need to buy that we actually need. Means we just need things for fulfilling our needs, not more than that, so that we can have time freedom. So that when we want to do rest, we can do rest. When we want to go outside, we can freely go outside and enjoy the life. And when it comes to buying a house was. Now it's like when we purchase a house, then we think it should be at least two bedroom or three bedroom, a whole room, and washroom should attach with our bedrooms, right? It should be spacious, right? And for maintaining also we spend a lot of time. But do you know what? In my opinion, we should purchase a house that, like, if you are four members, suppose, in your family, then according to me, two bedrooms are enough. If you are six members, then three bedroom are enough. If you are going to think that we should have a kind of house in which when anyone come, then we do not need to adjust, then it will never happens, because when gathering happens, then you have to adjust. So instead of thinking about those movements that are going to happen for a few time, we should think about are regular days, that in which only we are going to live, only we four-person, only we six-person. You don't need to think about that when families come, then we do not have enough space. Because for that, if you are going to think about that, then you will have to spend a lot of money, and you will have to maintain all the things. that you really do not need to do. However, everybody have their own opinion, their own way of thinking. I'm just sharing my thoughts. It's not like that you need to follow those things. However, it is important that you should have peace of mind and you should have time freedom and you can do whatever you want to do. So these kind of things just come across my mind yesterday night. So I thought I should discuss about that. And I hope you found this helpful and a different kind of perspective. And if you wanted to share your opinion regarding these things, then I'll be happy to hear you. Please leave a comment and let me know what is your opinion regarding the things, regarding purchasing a house and regarding minimalism. And I have been thinking that while speaking in English, we always pay too much attention on our perfection, and you really do not need to do that. You just need to focus on speaking. And do you know what? When I started speaking in English, it was definitely very hard for me because I was not habitual of speaking in English. And since the time I've given this challenge to myself that I'm going to speak each day and I'm going to make video for 30 days. I took this challenge of 30-day speaking in English. I seen in myself that I've been improving too much and now I feel confident. And sometimes I feel like that I do not need to think anything. I just need to speak whatever things just come in my mind. And if I talk about reading, if I talk about listening, and then writing and speaking, all plays very important role in learning English. But the confidence will grow when you start speaking. Writing definitely is going to increase your thought organizing process. Means when you write down something, then you are able to organize your thoughts in much better way. However, when it comes to speaking, you just have to be spontaneous because it is like you do not have time to think before speak. And when it comes to writing, you can think, you can organize your thoughts, and then you can write it down. So, writing down is another thing that will help you in organizing your thoughts, right? But when it comes to speaking, you just need to speak spontaneously. And it's like you just need to do practice, sometimes repetition. Like yesterday, I've told you about how I made pasta, right? And when I started speaking that how I made pasta, then I was taking too much pauses because it was like that I was remembering the order that what I added first, then second, and then third. And at the same time, I was just focusing on perfection and grammar part as well. That's why it was taking time. And one more thing that I didn't do any kind of practice before speaking those kind of things. However, if I had done practice of speaking that how I made pasta, then it was easier for me. Means if I had done repetitions for those steps, then it was not so difficult for me to speak in English. But because I didn't do too much practice, that's why I was facing difficulty. So while speaking, you just think of this thing that you need to do practice again and again. And do you know what? I always do practice with ChatGPT. When I started doing practice, firstly with ChatGPT, it was like I always run out of sentences and vocab as well, and even simple words was difficult because I was not habitual. But now, when I start speaking with ChatGPT, I feel much comfortable. And as you can see right now, that I am not so I can say I'm not so hesitate while speaking, and I'm able to face camera. And when you see my first, second, third video, maybe it was like I was putting too much efforts in making those videos. And when I got up early in my past time, so I just started thinking like that I need to make video podcast today as well. And on what topic I'm going to speak, I just have to do a lot of practice and kind of things. And I always running from one task to another task, means I was just rushing from one task to another task. And now I feel much confident in myself that I can randomly speak on any topic and I can share any of my thought. However, definitely I might make mistake, but that is not the point. The point is that you should have confidence of speaking in English, and you should able to deliver your message, that what you are saying, what are your thoughts. Definitely, sometimes it might be difficult to organize all the thoughts and present it in a way that everybody can understand it. But I think that I am pretty good in explaining whatever I want to say. And if you are feeling any lack regarding these things, that you are not able to understand me, then please let me know. I will definitely going to improve myself. However, if you do have any suggestion regarding any topic that you want to hear about this particular topic, then please let me know. I will definitely going to make you a video on that particular topic. And I always here to help you, to keep you motivated, to inspire you, to make you a better version of yourself. Like I made myself, that I just want to speak fluent English, and I'm working on that. And I will definitely continue with my journey of fluent in English. And I want to help you to be fluent in English. And it was a nice talk. And if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you can get update of each video that I share on YouTube. Thank you so much, and let's call it a day.